Yeah, it's time to do it, Gino, because huge blockbusters are coming. Wesley Morris, film critic from the Boston Globe, is here, and Friday kicks us off. Yes. Iron Man 2.
Iron Man 2. It's coming. It's not bad.
You've seen it.
I've seen it.
I'm nervous about it. I saw a trailer yesterday.
Yeah.
Don't tell me too much, but the trailer implies there's more than one Iron Man now, and I go, you're kidding.
Did you read the comic book?
I'm not into I like the movie.
Yeah, well, the comic, I mean, this also happened in the comic book. When Tony Stark gets too drunk to do his job, somebody else has to do it.
Spoiler alert.
It's not a spoiler. It's in the trailer.
I've read some reviews of this that are iffy. People are saying they're a little too full of themselves already, and it's a little too slick with not as much story. Any of that accurate?
Oh, no. I mean, there's lots of story. The thing that's interesting about this movie is it sets up one of these the great superhero Hollywood movie crisis, which is you have all these great actors in this movie. You have to give them things to do. And when they're not doing those things, the special effects department is. And so you kind of miss the people because it turns out they're way more interesting than the effects. Like Mickey Rourke shows up and he plays this villain
Russian
named
guy,
Ivan Vonchek or something like that. And his body he's got all these tattoos on his oddly sort of steroided body. It's way more interesting to look at his body than it is to look at the Iron Man costumes.
Yeah.
And the people are just way more entertaining than the effects. I don't know. It's not bad, but what you get from the cast is more fun.
If you liked Iron Man 1, you're going to like Iron Man 2.
Yeah, there's not much.
I'm trying to think about your statement.
There's some things that are improved, and there are some things that don't work. But, I mean, as a whole, it's an entertainment.
I'm thinking about your statement because I saw The Wrestler and I saw Mickey Rourke's diaper, and I didn't find that fun to look at. I got to be honest with you. The one I know you're looking forward to, and my wife said I got to ask you a couple of specific things about this. Sex in the City 2.
Oh, Lord.
You're getting
Here we go. Here we go.
My wife wants to know, 1, is Kerry going to cheat on Mr. Big with Aiden? And 2, is Smith in this one at all?
I don't know, and I don't know. I want to say I don't care, too.
That's a lie.
I guess I can't say that.
That is a lie.
I don't know what's going to happen with this movie. I mean, first of all, I'd like to comment on the fact that they look drag queenier than ever. I don't know how that happened.
I think that's going to hurt business, is it?
Not generally. I'm not concerned for the business, but I just think they just look. Oh my God. Was that Liza Minnelli? I haven't seen any of
You'll
this.
be there opening day. Don't kid yourself.
I'm going to be out of the country, but I mean, I'm going to see it. But they just look. There's a shot of them like walking through the desert. I'm like, what is going like that? What is going on?
Well, you got to go and see.
I think they're going to start lip syncing halfway through the movie. I'm telling you, it's going to turn into a review.
Let's get out of the desert and come close at home because it's the one we all heard about last year. Night and Day, filmed in Boston. Huge budget, huge stars, Tom Cruise, Cameron Diaz. Can this miss?
It will if Gene's not in it. That's all I can say. I was going to see it, and I heard he was supposed to be in it, and now not in it. So I'm not going. It's on its own now. But for people who don't,
you are good. Where do you get your information exactly?
I won't say. But, for people who won't be heartbroken that he's not in the movie, Tom Cruise and Cameron Diaz, they're together for the first time.
If you like Mission Impossible, you're going to like Night and Day.
I think if you like romantic comedies where things blow up, you'll like this. I mean, I don't know how Mission Impossible it is. I mean, I like the idea of Tom Cruise being funny. I think he likes the idea a lot more than we do.
I think you're dead right.
But it'll be nice to see what they bring out of each other. I'm curious to see.
It would have been nice to see what Gene could have brought out of them. We may never know.
Agreed.
Well, quickly, Robin Hood. I think this cast is superb, but I'm nervous about, do we need Gladiator Robin Hood?
No. I mean, wasn't the Kevin Costner version?
This is like 2 hours and like 40 minutes, too.
It also has the sort of weight of its self-importance, which will, I mean, it could be okay. I think having Cate Blanchett participate, and Ridley Scott and Russell Crowe have a good thing together.
There's a certain level it's going to be with those guys involved.
I mean, it purports to tell the entire Robin Hood story.
I didn't feel like I was missing.
I got that. I feel like
I think I know the
Kevin
story.
Mary Elizabeth
as long as there's no accents going in and out.
Yeah, I can't say I'm excited to see it, but I know many people who are. I mean, apparently the effects are the action sequences are good. I mean, we'll see.
Toy Story 3, which I think is going to be the biggest moneymaker of all of them, frankly. They've been waiting a long time for this.
Yes.
Does that mean they've really been working on it, or did they just go, okay, fine, we need some cash?
I don't know if Pixar has that problem. They have the luxury of, you at least as an audience member, have the luxury of knowing that they didn't just throw it together because they were desperate. It's not like Freddy versus Jason. It's like,
hey, that was fun, and they had alternate endings, and you didn't know who was going to win.
There's no desperation in this. I mean, it's a story that people really like. I like that they got everybody back together to do the voices. It wasn't, I mean, it feels like a labor of love.
This is a can't miss. Can't miss.
I don't know. I mean, I would assume so. I mean, everybody's seen
the can't miss. So you
then,
do know.
Then it's going to make more money than
you, Wesley.
Than any movie.
You have
ever.
Good information, but when I present it
to
you,
look out Avatar.
Check out Wesley in the Sunday
Story 3.
Globe. He's talking blockbusters.